Donnie Nitro here and you are watching Up on the Tire. Here with us again this week is our good friend, Hot Rod Harry. How's it hanging, Harry?
About 2 inches from the ground and a little to the left, but seriously it's good to be here.
So what do you have for us this week? Any good news or rumors?
Well, Donnie, rumor has it that if you don't have the funds to properly fit into a class you can just fake it.
What the fuck are you talking about now? I don't get your drift.
Don't feel bad, no one understands it very well. Here's an example. We go buy a top alky funny car. Doesn't matter what year it is. We will just put old taillights on it and a new grille and no one will care. If they do say anything then they can just kiss our ass.
That doesn't sound quite right. So you're saying a guy can just paint on whatever branding he wants and go race it as nostalgia?
That's what I heard a guy is doing. He claims to care about nostalgia then pulls this bullshit and acts like it's alright. Well, I'm going to tell you it's not fucking right. You're only worried about it yourself and don't care for the class as a whole. Please get your ego back in check because it's overriding your brain.
That is just fucked up. Why would someone do that and think it's alright?
Who fucking knows? This one guy is so screwed up he talks about not having the funding to get a real body, yet he is putting a new alky car together while his partner is performing slave labor to get their nitro car out. Why wouldn't you get the nitro car done instead of going back to the alky class with a body that is way too fucking new to play?
Who knows, hopefully the racers will have some balls and make a stand and refuse to race with him. Now that would be some funny shit.
You're the shit about the newest alky car having a screw blower on it now too?
Yeah, I read over at the used up funny car board some guy built a new alky car with a fucking screw blower.
This shit is starting to get old in a hurry. Why the fuck would you try and use a screw blower in a nostalgia class? Sell the fucking thing and get a blower that fits into the spirit of the class.
I think it may have something to do with the big show alky guys not getting what they wanted. No hot rods allowed.
Fuck 'em. Here's the thing, Donnie. The alky class at a nostalgia event is there to put on a show. They are not there to see who has the biggest dick. That's why we have a nitro nostalgia class. No one really gives a fuck how quick the alky cars are. They put on a good show and that's all people give a shit about. That's what they expect out of the alky cars. Let me ask you a question, Donnie. What's the quickest ET for a alky nostalgia car? What's the fastest mile per hour recorded for the alky guys?
I am not sure, to be honest, Harry. I have never really paid much attention.
That's exactly my fucking point. The average fan could give a shit less what the ET was, they just want to see a show.
So they should just ban all screw blowers.
Yes, all groups should just tell the guys with them to go play with their dicks, or get a blower that fits. Simple as that. If they light one or two and they will all be screwed.
I think I may need a drink after that. Speaking of being drunk, did you know that there is a drunk race organizer event this weekend?
That fat drunk fuck can't even spell some of his members' names right. He has no business whatsoever running a series. Hey Jeff Twerp. Sean Bowen's last name is spelled Bowens.
Did you notice they are drawing in some of the West Coast cars?
I wonder why. When was the last time the West Coast had an event? I'm not talking Boise, cause that's not fucking West Coast either. Everyone talked shit about the NFCA, so what happened this year? The NFCA wasn't involved, but yet it seems like there were fewer races and even less publicity for the West Coast funny cars. It has to be bad when they are willing to drive to the Midwest and race for peanuts.
You hear the USPS funny car is for sale along with the Nitro Deck Vega.
It's a crying shame, honestly. How bad of a situation are we really in when a millionaire can't afford to run a nitro car? Makes you wonder how the fuck the regular Joes are doing it. It's not like you can build one and run it off t-shirt sales. Anyhow, I have to get my bags packed and catch a flight to the middle of a fucking cornfield. You're going to have to get Stupadasso in here next week as I have shit to do.
Thanks again for being here, Harry. This has been Donnie Nitro and you have been watching Up on the Tire. See everyone next week for another episode.